Hello, hi. This is one of the last videos ever gonna be filmed in this room. Today I'm going to talk about 50 makeup items that I want to finish in this calendar year of 2022. For full disclosure, this video was supposed to be uploaded back in March when I had this idea to bring this back on to my channel. But March was a very hectic month, a very sad month for me. So here we are. So because I'm filming this a lot later, a lot of the items I do not have with me. So I'm going to do my best to try to put up photos that I have of the items that I've taken, or get photos from Sephora, Ulta, their websites, all that jazz. So these are 50 items from beginning of March to the end of December that I hope to finish. So some of these items are already finished, but because the time I made this list, they were not. So I'm not going to spoil which ones are finished. I'll probably do a video probably closer to like 2 months from this date of the halfway point for this. But I haven't done one of these types of non-project projects, I want to say in 2 years. And I feel like I'm definitely letting stuff sit. So it's time for a project like this. So let's jump into it. The first 25 items are not eyes or lips. So let's talk about them in order. So starting off with primers, there are 2 primers that I hopefully can completely finish this year. The first one being the Becca First Light Priming Filter, and the second one being the Milani Primer. I do have some items with me, so I'll show you them. I was trying to pick the oldest of each category for most of the items. We'll talk about the other ones when we get there. But next, for the foundation category, I also have, I have 3 foundations. The first foundation is the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation in 1.10 neutral. Next, I have the Pure Love Yourself in LN1. And last but not least, I have the Milk Blur Foundation in Fair. That one's going to be a little tricky, but that one is halfway used up, but it is a summer only shade. Let's hope I start getting tanned soon so I can wear it. Next, for concealer, we have 2. We have the Catrice Concealer in Fair Ivory, and I have the LA Colors Concealer in, I think it's light. I do not remember. Next, for face powder, I have 1 pressed, and that is the e.l.f. Bare Powder. It's like the sheer finishing powder. And then I have 2 loose powders. So the first one being the Menagerie Cosmetics Lavender Loose Powder, and a mini Bare Minerals, like the original translucent powder. Next, I have a highlighter. This is not my oldest highlighter, but it's the one with the most progress, and that is Becca Opal. Definitely going to be challenging. Definitely going to have to multitask it, but I really want this to be done this year. Next, I have a bronzer, and it's the Too Faced Snow Bunny Bronzer. Next, I have the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Rocket Science. Next, this one isn't a palette, but I want to finish this particular shade, and that is from the ABH Aurora Glow Kit, the shade Helia. Next, I almost forgot about this. I have a little primer sample from Ulta. Well, I guess it's a sample, but yeah, I'm gonna use up that primer. Next, from Beauty Blender, I also have the Bounce Buff Face translucent powder. Sorry, blacked out on the words. But that also is a little dark for me, so it works perfectly with the Milk Foundation. I'm just really betting on me actually getting tan this summer. If I don't get tan, we're gonna have issues, but I'm going to be starting doing yard work the whole first 2 weeks of May. I will be outside like every day. And then I do have 2 trips planned, 1 actual trip, 1 just a little weekend getaway. Both to places where I can hopefully relax and tan. Next, for blush, I do have 1 blusher on here, and it's from LA Colors. It's the Red Rouge Blush in Awesome. Next, I have the Urban Decay Glitter Eyeliner in Junkyard. Next, I have the Jordana eyeliner pencil in black. Next, I have the NYX Control Freak brow gel. I have, these three are gonna be hard, but I have the Urban Decay, these two, sorry, the Urban Decay eyeliner in Starfire and the Urban Decay eyeliner in Voodoo. These eyeliners are very old. Like, they're starting to really get to that point. So we'll see. And then last but not least, to round off 23, 24, and 25, I have mascaras. So I have the Mini Milk Kush Mascara. I have the Essence Lash Princess in blue, as well as this one in red. This is the volume, and I believe the blue is waterproof. So now, the next 25 are eye products and lips. So some of these are going to be tricky. Starting off at 26, I have the Medusa's Makeup Liquid Eyeshadow in Maryland. Next is Stila Glitter and Glow in Burnished Sienna. The Natasha Denona eyeshadow in Zand. The ColourPop Jelly Much eyeshadow in She Grown. The Breezer Cosmetics pigment in Wubba Lubba Dub Dub. The Pixie liquid eyeshadow in Bare Brilliance. The Breezer Cosmetics pigment in Elixir. The Natasha Denona liquid chromium in Ultraviolet. I know that one might shock some people because I have said it's my favorite, but I am pretty sure it's drying out. So with a formula like that, I do not want to try to revive it. So I'd rather try to use it up. Next, I have my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Roy G. Biv. Then I have my other ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Be Our Guest. Both of them are very old. Be Our Guest already dried out. So I'm going to try to revive them and use them because they're really pretty. And if they're not pigmented, maybe I can use them as blush. Next, I have e.l.f.'s Liquid Eyeshadow in Little Dipper. Next, this one's a little terrifying, but I'm going to try it. And it's the Midas Cosmetics Neon Red Pigment. Whether I use it on my eyes, use it on my cheeks. Yeah, I know. Well, that one's gonna be tough. But I'm going to be crazy enough to try it. I might press some of it, but not all of it, so I can still use it as blush, but we will see. Next, I have the Ulta Cosmetics liquid eyeshadow. Well, it's a shadow crayon and like a brown color. Not gonna miss the neighbors fighting. Anyway, now on to lip products. So first and foremost, I have Sugar Pills Trinket, the LA Colors liquid lipstick in nude, the NYX Cosmetics puff liquid lipsticks. I don't remember what they were called. In Squad Goals. Next, I have Half Cake Cosmetics Hollaback liquid lipstick, the Too Faced Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Hot Toddy. From JSC, the liquid lipstick in Mannequin. The Coca-Cola Cherry Lip Balm I have from Lip Smackers. The Kendo Vegan Beauty Bow and Arrow Mini liquid lipstick. The Milk Cosmetics point sample of the lipstick in the shade Frisky. The Lime Crime lip gloss. The Cherry Wet lip gloss in Extra Popping. The ABH lip gloss in Caramel, and last but not least, the e.l.f. lip liner in Mauve Luxe, which is what I'm wearing today without anything on top of it. So, a lot of the eyeshadows are going to be the problem child. I tried to pick stuff that are in projects and also actively being worked on. If none of the items are in projects as of this moment, they are going to eventually be rolled in. Yeah, that is the 50 makeup items I would like to try to finish for this year. I will consider this project a success if I hit 40 or 45, but I am going to try to hit all 50. The pigment is the most terrifying thing on the list, but Midas Cosmetics is no longer a company pretty much at this point. So I want to start working on those pigments because if I go back into making editorial looks, which I would like to not use stuff that is limited edition and or you can't buy anymore. So I couldn't really be able to use those for that, which is a giant bummer. But yeah, those are all the items I want to finish. Let me know if you think I'm crazy. Let me know if you think this is doable. A lot of these items are already in projects, and since this was decided in the beginning of March, we do already have a couple empties. But yeah, thank you so much for watching me, and I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Peace out, Girl Scout.